Hello everyone, Priscadia, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06. We get to go learn where to go, and you guys are still lagging out over there. Last time we met a princess, and lost a princess, and then found a new princess. Now I think... yeah, that's what I thought. So... I think I can slide underneath. Nope. Oh, Star. Why is Star important? Fighting Star to talk to you.
Hey.
No. Oh, what the hell? There's like a star here on the map, but I can't do anything with it. Whatever. I think what we have to do now is actually buy the next upgrade I was talking about. So maybe I'm about on the ball, but I was telling you too much money. What was that? There was like a wong going off in the background. What happened there? Hey, Tails died. Tails respawn. He has magical Jesus powers again.
Hey.
Hello. Nope. So now we can... There we go. So, I was right. We need to come back to the shop for sliding. If there's something you can't do, but the game wants you to do, go back to the shop. Let's see. Okay. And look at me go. The slide, you actually just want to hold X briefly and then hold X for a couple seconds and then let go. Oh god. I just fell off the bridge. Hey, we're supposed to save a little girl.
While running, hold the X button and release.
Thank you for telling them something I already told them.
Sliding attack.
Hi, I came to save you. Good lord. Now, don't ask me how I remember to do all of what I'm doing in this. Like I said, I played the game once back in 2006. I think the same part that tells me how to place Legends of, how to tell me A Link to the Past is also guiding me in this. Anyway, we need to save them because that opens up the way to where Eggman is taking them next, which is the desert. Oh lord, the desert. So, we have a little more cutscene here. This game is very guilty of using cutscenes.
You're a good girl, Elise. Remember, be brave. Don't cry, no matter what happens.
But he's going to do questionable things to me. Don't cry.
Mr. Sonic.
And Sonic became the Incredible Hulk.
Just call me Sonic. Now then, are you okay?
I'm so glad that you came.
I always keep my word.
Sonic!
Oh, you're big.
It looks like a pesky rat has stuck its nose where it doesn't belong. Well, a hedgehog to be more precise. The princess is mine. Until I unlock the secret of the flames of disaster.
Tails!
Got it! Let's go!
Tails, you don't help at all.
I'll take care of you now. An early breakfast for my pet.
So, here's the fight. Here's the boss we get to fight. By the way, I think I have another loading sequence.
This is your pet, huh?
Oh,
Okay, Eggman.
God.
Go play with him.
So, in these 4 minutes of video we've had so far, I've had to sit through about 5 minutes of cutscene. Anyway, Egg Cerberus, fairly easy boss. Homing attack onto tail. Homing attack onto tail, which leads to head. Run it into something, like a wall, any wall. Eventually, he gets smart enough to realize that you can't, and that he won't let you do that. God, I can't talk. Ow! I'm gonna do it. I'm a man! I'm gonna home attack his leg. Oop. Dang, I missed its leg. Where is its leg? Yeah. Stay still for a second. I wish to hit your... Okay. Let's go. Fire all weapons. Headbutt to wall.
Finally see your face. Now it's my turn.
Oh god. Your turn for what, Sonic? To make a fool out of yourself? You've done that 20 times today for breakfast. Oh, no, get the tail. I'm just gonna slide around. Sliding around at the speed of sound. Can you come down here, Pooch? I wish to fight you some more. Okay, you are anger. Slide, slide, jump. Yeah, as you can tell, now at this point in the fight, he kind of gets a little rebellious and won't run directly into the wall unless you trick him a bit or bounce off the walls or bounce off directions a couple times. Slide! Whoopa! Let's hope we can just defeat this quick, because this boss is a bit of a joke. Okay, come on. Fine. You're going into the statue. Okay, fine. You're gonna go into the wall eventually. Go hit the wall. Hit something. Hit anything! This isn't very fast. Oh, come on, I was there. You know, it's kind of bad if the main form of Sonic's transportation is actually slower than him just running. Like, you know, Sonic's supposed to be fast, correct? Alright, camera, let's work together. Let's work together, camera. Let's work together to make a wall imprint of a dog. Thank you very much for your cooperation, and welcome to Die.
Sonic, I won't let you get away!
Sheesh. Alright, I'm currently up to about 8 minutes of watching cutscenes. That I've or watching loading screens. Oh, why is this a thing? Rank B. C, whatever.
No problem.
Whatever, I don't care. It gets me the monies to make me do the good thing stuffs. Also, we have another loading screen coming up again, because we actually have a stage following this. So it's not just a boss fight. So we've angered Dr. Eggman. Of course we have.
How long is this gonna go on?
Suddenly...
Split up. I'll get their attention, and you take the princess.
Orders are follow, princess. Terminate.
Okay. You be careful, Tails.
Wow, that is some slowdown.
Leave it to me.
Okay, maybe the Xbox version is also crappy when it comes to keeping a good frame rate.
Hold on tight.
Okay.
You ever heard about optimization? No?
Elise.
Okay, we're off.
Tight.
So here's the thing. Sand is just as bad as water. Oh god. Get a rang. Get one rang. Sand is just as bad as water. If you do not hold the right trigger, or R1 or 2 for the PlayStation version, you'll fall through that sand and die. Whatever, I'll defeat them all in one fell swoop and get a bonus. I'll get a combo. Now I think that shield can also be used to block incoming damage. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Whoa! Or I can just jump right into the sand, you know, and brilliant I am. Ah! This game is going to make a fool out of me before the end of the day. Run. Run, Sonic, run, or you'll be well done! That also makes you run incredibly slow, so homing attack. I'm going to just put my feet into your face, if that's okay. Just put my feet right in your face. Hope you enjoy my Dockers. Or Nikes. It must be the shoes! Don't throw me off of here! Holy crap. Okay, Elise, I applaud your keeping your composure while being carried by an anthropomorphic hedgehog off of the sides of buildings with his sticky Spider-Man shoes he got at Walmart for $2.29.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I gotta defeat them first.
And I will defeat them now. Now, there's a certain part here where it's not wise to follow the track. Okay, we're gonna die. We might die, 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 we might die. I see victory. I see victory. Take it. I don't think that was supposed to be possible, but... And, like, nothing happens, Sonic just gets up. You know... Whoa. Okay, I saw something I should have seen. Game ruining the youth! Yeah, ruining the youth, I see! Alright, whatever. Just, excuse me, need to come through here. And now I just... Wow, there's... Oh. This feels like I'm doing another blind playthrough. Because I haven't done this in forever and ages ago. Ping pong match, back and forth, if you know what I mean. Anyway, oh, this is the part. Now this is the part that I remember that it's actually smarter to try and jump off of this than it is to go on the lower path. Not just to save speed, but also because you don't have enough anti-sand shield here to go through it. Where was that in Sonic 3, huh? Sonic, I'm questioning your logic on this. Where is this I can't fall through sand bullshit? This would have helped a lot in Sandopolis. Actually, no, it actually would detriment it in Sandopolis. And Explode kills me. Now, okay, not going for it. Oh, goddamn. Oh. Oh god, they learned from Mario. Ground pound everything. Whatever, stay above them. Stay above them and don't make eye contact and you'll live to see tomorrow. Now, they tried to tell me they were Rocket Men, but I didn't believe them. I just believed that they were somewhat senile. Wow, just non-sequitur all over the place, all over the world, why don't I? Oh, now I remember this part. Let's see, I think I can reach that platform. Alright, get up here, and X. I don't care, I'm going for the gold. Whatever, oh, nope, no, don't go back for it. Don't go back for the collectible. If you couldn't tell, this is not going to be a 100% run because I'm not going to go for all collectibles. But yes, there are other stages of where you play with Elise in your arms. I think there's like a total of 3 stages in this. So, 3 of those kinds of stages, so don't worry about doing them too much.
What was that?
That was poop. It was nothing but a big bag of poop. And trying to do all these cuts and keep in mind of the loading screens are making me lose my commentary style and making me really cynical too. So forgive me if I'm a little bit dick. Oh sure, you load the cutscene, no problem. Oh, looks like Windows XP.
I have no words to express how grateful I am for your help. You're hurt.
Where?
It's nothing.
Don't say that.
What do you... on this day, Sonic was touched by a girl for the first time in his life. There was nothing there!
Smile.
Are you having Tourette's or something? Is that a side effect? Do you just kind of waggle your finger out of bad habit? Now, here's the thing. Sonic's hands and feet, and head, gigantic. Normal people, with normal body proportions.
That's all I need.
Brain!
Eggman mentioned the flames of disaster. Is that why he's after you?
Yes. The name of the sun god our country honors is Solaris. It is told that Solaris' rage would destroy the world. His wrath comes in the form of the flames of disaster. 10 years ago, we almost faced the full force of his fury. I was a child then, so I don't remember it very well. I lost my father then. now that man is trying to cause the same disaster again. What can I do?
Headbutt him. Headbutt him into submission.
Sonic! Sonic! Wait! I can't run that fast.
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run.
No, she's not built to run this fast, Sonic. People do not run at Mach speed 20. Especially people in high heels.
Feels great, doesn't it?
Yes. I've never run so fast before.
Nothing starts until you take action. If you have time to worry, then run.
Great lesson to the kid, Sonic. I'm worried about something. Bell! Oh my goodness. But we are still going.
I've been looking for you. You're the Iblis Trigger.
What's that, a UFO? What the hell?
Our actions will condemn us all.
Who are you?
My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you.
Sure you will. And I'll get a ham sandwich right now. Ooh, a ham sandwich.
Time for you to disappear, Iblis Trigger.
Shut up. Now, before we get into this very iconic boss fight that everybody who has even heard of this game will know, let's go ahead and end off this episode here. So thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Sonic 06. Join me next time we'll face off against Silver, and maybe I won't lose my head at the game. Maybe. No promises here. I'll see you then.